Okay, in future episodes of the Prep Diaries, I'm going to run at that your speed sign, and I'm going to get a speed. Whether it fecking kills me, I'm going to get a speed. We'll do it on rollerblades. Everybody, day 15 of the Prep Diaries. It is afternoon, not morning. It's actually my 29th birthday. So I've been sort of having a birthday, I suppose, this morning. Had some presents, had a little bit of time. We're out now for a walk. There's not a lot I can really do. It's kind of locked down, and we've all had to, well, nearly everybody's had to deal with some sort of lockdown birthday now. So it's a bit different. It's a bit strange. Like I said, we can't do a ton, which works, you know, in some respects to the prep. There's not a lot that's going to throw me off track. We're obviously out for a walk now, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, and the sun is just starting to set, so it looks wicked. I spoke to Gordon a couple of days ago trying to plan in my birthday. I'm not going to go excessively over my calories. We're just going to look to just up them to maintenance. Obviously, it's my birthday, and we're not going to do any damage by having a little bit more food. We're just going to work in a rough maintenance calorie, so around sort of 2,500, 2,600 today, rather than the 2,000-ish that I've been aiming at. But I'm not going to go crazy with what I choose to eat. I'm going to make some smart decisions. I'm going to go pick up a Nando's in a little while, just showing that you can still enjoy a little more food. You can eat out and prep and get results and do everything that you need to do to enjoy a social life. You just need to plan for those situations and plan for those eventualities. So I will show you my order from Nando's, and I will show you how you can still get protein in, how you can track via MyFitnessPal. But I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to what feels like a little bit of indulgence and a little bit of cheeky, as it were. You know, the old cheeky Nando's. But yeah, still doing that. Still enjoying my birthday. I hope you can hear me. Seems we've come out at the same time as every lorry in the world. But yeah, so lost my train of thought now. Yeah, Nando's. Can't wait for that a little bit later on. A little bit more food, but still getting the basics in. No training today, so we're going to keep the step count going, keep this walk up, make sure that we still got some expenditure in, and power on from there. So you know you're getting older when your birthday presents become a little more lifestyle thing. So I got a wicked new soda stream. So I like carbonated water, so that's going to be really cool. And then obviously some flavourings for them. And then I've just opened another box that's just arrived. And Gordon will be super impressed, but it's a steamer pot for my vegetables. So it's a really rock and roll lifestyle being 29. This big box turn up. thought I would try and do it to one-handed. Oh, Pete. Okay. Fuck it out. I mean, it's brilliant. It's definitely from my sister. I can feel it. Picked up my Nando's order, and because I'm obviously on prep, it's a lot easier for me to do simple choices. So this is a butterfly chicken, no bun, no burger, just butterfly chicken. Then I've got creamy mash, and I've doubled up my portion, so I've got 2 of each. I've got the calories for it, and it's my birthday, so deal. But what I've done as well is I've loaded it with steamed vegetables, and not the ones you buy from there, because you've got to remember it's social distancing and all that, so you've got to pick everything up. So it doesn't travel very well. So I've steamed a ton, and I mean like a ton of broccoli. So it's a really big, filling meal, but it's easily calculated. It's just chicken breasts, Nando's sauce. Everything is on MyFitnessPal because it's their core menu. And I've just made it fit my day, and that's the key. How cool is that as a cake? Now, I'm quite sad. I'm quite happy to put that in the freezer for when I'm not prepping, or when I can fit it in. I can't fit it in today, but yeah, it's a pretty cool cake. So like the secret to eating out or having, you know, meals that aren't prepared at home is about pre-planning or sensible decisions. So today I pre-planned my meal. I knew how many calories I wanted to use up on my meal, and I looked at the menu ahead of time, played with MyFitnessPal, made sure that I had good protein sources, I had good calorie balance to what I was willing to spend. So I always say treat your calories as if they're cash. So I've got slightly more calorie allowance today than I would normally have. So I'd like 2,500 and something. I allocated like 1,000 calories, just over 1,000 calories for a dinner, a treat dinner, a bigger portion of food. I allocated that number. And then work towards that. Make sure that you spend your calories wisely. If I'd have had, you know, a big burger, halloumi, fries, I probably would have gone way over that for very little food. Same as like things like, I mean, take their like macho peas or whatever. It's peas. It's like a couple of spoonfuls of their tiny little portion. I think it's about 200 calories. Whereas the broccoli I steamed, I was there for good, you know, 2-3 minutes, you know, eating good voluminous food, voluminous, if that's a word, good amount of food for the same calorie. So I just spent it in a different way, just pre-planned that allocation of calories ahead of time. I always suggest, if you can scan food or use MyFitnessPal to find chain restaurants, their menu is 90% there. A lot of it is ticked, a lot of it is verified. If it's not there and it's not a chain restaurant, just be sensible. If you're going to have a protein source, to take chicken as an example, you know, you choose chicken breast or chicken thigh. That's an easy replicated food in MyFitnessPal. Easily kind of, you know, you can get a good portion size in your head so that you can calculate. And then pick things like potatoes, rice, something that you can literally look at and sort of go, right, that's one jacket potato on the side, and a green salad. Piece of fish and you know, and some steamed vegetables. You know you're going to be in a better position than if you go, do you know what, I'm going to have the calzone and I'm going to have the battered cake for dessert. No one is saying don't do that. Please don't become that person if you are not on prep like I'm on prep. But if you are trying to achieve something, make decisions either ahead of time or make them sensibly in your head. Yeah, allocate things that you can go, do you know what, I kind of get a rough calorie count on this. And then I always say work to 10%. So work 10% thresholds. So if you've kind of calculated that baked potato and that piece of chicken at 650 odd calories in your head, add 10%. So add 10 to 20%, depends on how you know, how much you want to go quite deep into things, but add 10 to 20%, because then even if you're under, you've done no damage whatsoever. But if you are over that 650 that you kind of had sense that you were eating to, you've given yourself a window in which that you're not going to be super wrong, but if you are slightly wrong, the damage is less. And after doing that, you're in so much of a stronger position to be able to enjoy the pleasures of eating out and enjoy the social aspects of eating out. And you know, I'm talking about social aspects in the middle of a national lockdown, but there are social aspects to food that need to be celebrated and need to be enjoyed, and you should be able to still get a phenomenal result whilst enjoying those periods of time. So figure out if you can track ahead of time or make sensible decisions, and then make them fit your goals and your targets. Now, I'm not going to do much more today. I'm going to sort of sign off. Step count just slightly under 10,000. It was a shorter walk today. Walked in the sunset. It was lovely. And I haven't trained today, but calorie count was around 2,500, 2,600. Protein definitely achieved. It's my birthday. I'm super happy. And even if we're at maintenance today, it's worth it for me. So I'll be back tomorrow morning and we'll go on. But for now, episode 15, the birthday edition,